Drive until the break of dawn, riding out. I'm on a mission, riding out. Whatever it is I gotta do, riding out until the day I meet you. I'm riding out. I look up in the skies, asking out a while, but never let it faze me. I'm keeping good vibes when I'm on the road. Watch out for all surprises. What it provides is good and bad, but nothing entices.
Another one day in the night, let me paint the view, color down with my light. For every moment share with you, not out in the day, but never fully gone. Going to be back again until the coming over down.
For all the days ahead of us, put your hands up, wave it side to side for good luck. For the nights like this, put your hands up, love the moment even from dusk. Yo, you always got my back, and of course I got your back. Don't you worry about that now. It's been a good day, good night. It's gonna be a good day, good night. Two hands meet at zenith. Nothing comes between us. Dancing like ballerinas under the moonlight all night long. How these plain and simple scenes get painted so vividly by you. I just wanna stay with
Around the
you.
world is slowly dance, whenever our eyes meet, the more you leave me in a trance. It means everything to me looking down below, the one I seek to find, no matter where you might go. Remember you'll be on my mind.
Always watching over me, somehow you make me feel invisible. Power to my soul, yeah. I'm not easy things that used to bother me, cause your existence just lights me up, yeah. You always got my back, and of course I got your back. Don't you worry about that now. It's been a good day, good night. It's gonna be a good day, good night.
Within the inner heart I plead for you to talk to me. I wanna hear all the good and bad news stories you have. As I drift across the sky, the overhead turns high. So good night, let me sing a lullaby. I'll be singing, baby.
Hit level 50, need more. But 6 levels in one day, that's good. But yeah, the update is slowly closing in, but hey, who knows? Maybe even if you end up getting the max level a bit, not max level, but get to the levels a bit late, you'll still probably have a chance, to be honest, depending on how slow the grind is. I don't know why, but my throat is feeling a bit funny again. It's like that feeling I get when I talk a lot and it gets kind of dry, but obviously I haven't been talking much. So I don't know if it's like the feeling, but it comes from sickness. I hope I'm not getting this sick again. It hasn't even been like a month since I last got sick, but we'll see. But anywho, yes, it is. We have long been waiting. It is time for the Rina quest, which, judging from how all the other quests went, probably like about 2 hours, give or take, a bit more, a bit less. But yeah, time to get that done. I decided to just do it now in the afternoon because when nighttime comes around, I don't know if I'll be busy with stuff. More so, it's just like I haven't been sleeping much the past few days because I've been staying up with friends playing games. So I don't know if the same thing's gonna happen tonight. I was thinking about taking a nap and then streaming at night, but then I was like, the nap is probably gonna make me feel more groggy and everything. So I'm tanking it out and doing the story now. And at night, I'll probably won't be back until tomorrow to do my last bit of Genshin grind. Because I still haven't done the Paimon thing. So I'll probably start to stream with that just to make sure I don't forget to. And hopefully the drip marketing will be out by the time I wake up tomorrow, and then we'll figure out plans on plans. But yes, anyways. Time for the story. I believe that's the only one we are missing now. We done Chingy, did Lycon last time. Yep. Alright. Yes, quest. To be honest, I have not seen anyone play this, so I have no clue at all what it's about. But to be honest, I haven't seen anyone play any of the Agent Story, so I honestly had no clue what most of these are. But actually, hang on. Before I start, let me figure out how did I label my Agent Stories? Because I think I was just naming it based off the agents, but I don't know if I added the name of the Agent Story as well. Maybe I stopped, but then I just started doing it at some point. No, I didn't. I just did it based off the characters. Okay. So we'll do that. How many streams do I need to catch up on? Destiny 2. Okay, not too much. Alright. Just need to get a few thumbnails for some stuff. But 2 temples at half off for the anniversary event. I believe so. For when they do the Foca Expo thingy. Well, I don't even know if it's still called that for this half anniversary, but yeah, there should still be should be that at some point. I don't know if it releases right away though. I don't know if it's like starting the Monday after the patch releases. So like the patch drops on a Thursday night or drops Wednesday turning Thursday. So then you will have to wait till Monday to reset before you can use those, I believe. But that's fine anyways because you're waiting for Sun and Dina. But yeah, I don't know. Worst case scenario, I'm pretty sure what Marissa is gonna release a recap thing in preparation or something. Or if there's any updates to it, I'll let you know. But I'll be keeping my eye out for that stuff. On this leisurely morning, spent more time with Belle, playing a stage we've been stuck on. Speaking of stages, I don't know why. It's been crossing my mind, but I never mentioned it. I know this year, or I know every year I try and stream like 1 or 2 other games that aren't, you know, gacha games. So this year was Persona. But I believe I don't want to say anything advanced, but I have a good feeling next year is probably going to be quite a bit of Nintendo stuff. So I guess look forward to that if you like Nintendo at all. But bro, the way Belle holds her phone, I do like a side grip instead of an underhand grip. Bring a special customer to the store.
Good afternoon, dear guy. Oh, no! I suppose I should call you, oh great manager here.
So, is there anything I can do for you?
It's not here, Rina. I'll go check the shelves back there.
Oh, well, all right. Oh, the shelves have hard edges. Be careful not to bump into them and hurt yourself.
Okay, I'm guessing that's a special guest. Is she the next master that she's currently working under, I suppose?
Who's the old lady? Is she looking for something?
Oh, my apologies. I forgot to introduce you.
Clients. I don't know
That's
why I
my
couldn't think of the word
client,
client.
Granny Laisha. I'm helping her look for a special sort of sweet cake.
Sweet cake? That code word for something?
Sweet cake? So, some kind of dessert?
I don't believe so. It's not just a sweet cake. According to Granny, it's a sweet cake with a silly smile.
Rina, the silly sweet cake isn't on the shelves either. I'll check under the counter.
Hey,
Okay, Granny, but please don't disturb the other customers. She can't quite tell me what this silly sweet cake is, but she really wanted to come to 6th Street to search for it, so I thought I'd try my luck at your store.
I just can't find it, Rina. I can't find the silly sweet cake anywhere.
Oh, please calm down, Granny. I'm here to help.
alright, looks like we got another mystery on
Okay.
hand.
Do you have any movies about silly, smiling sweet cakes, manager?
When I heard sweet cakes and like silly, I was like some sort of comedy, romance thing, a rom-com.
We've got a
basically.
lot
I
of
don't know.
silly comedies, but none about sweet cakes.
Hello, raccoon.
I can't imagine what that'd look like.
It's a sweet cake that's this big, all round and chubby. And it's so funny when it giggles. Where did it go?
We spent the morning looking in the dessert stores, and none of them had a sweet cake that was this big.
Don't tell me it's a bang boo or something, or some sort of pet.
Silly sweet cake might refer to something round that looks like it's smiling. Well, we're out of dessert stores, so I'll take her to the toy shops this afternoon.
You just reminded me. Round and with a silly smile. That sounds like Mr. Panda at the coffee shop.
Ooh, a glimmer of hope. I rarely come to 6th Street, so I'm not very familiar with the area. Thank you for your suggestion, manager. Come on, Granny Leisha, let's head over.
Rina, I can't walk anymore. My legs hurt, and my mouth is dry.
We have
Ooh,
been
yes,
looking
I
around
love
for
seeing
hours.
trending in Florida.
Granny,
Hurricane
why
Milton.
don't you rest here a while?
Yeah, we'd love to see it.
Mr. Panda isn't far away. I'll go take a picture. I'll show it to
Homecoming
Granny,
theme?
and she can decide
Ooh,
if it's the sweet cake
homecoming.
she's looking for. You guys wait right here.
Thanks for your help. I'll stay here and look after Granny while you're gone.
But to be honest, I didn't really care too much about Homecoming or any like of the big events, so I can't really say. Agent Story replay. Oh, they added a replay feature? Okay, that's new. Well, I say it's new, but I don't know if it's actually new. Alright, off we go. I want to say it's new because what, we did Lycon Story in 1.1 even though it came out in 1.0, but we didn't get the tutorial for it, so. I never noticed Mr. Panda had a goofy smile to him. I thought he was just like laying over. Sure, I'll save it. I don't know what's the best way to describe Homecoming.
The bottom layer is vegetable and ham sandwiches, the middle layer is fresh out of the oven butter scones, and the top layer is low sugar fruitcake.
Wow.
For tea, I have prepared rose tea and red tea. Do you take it with milk and sugar, Granny Leisha?
Wow.
Such impeccable afternoon tea. I have to say, I'm impressed, Rina.
I guess that definitely explains the
Manager,
Homecoming
You're
part.
back just in time. Please come and enjoy Rina's specialty afternoon tea. Due to the situation at hand, I was unable to make anything myself, so these were all carefully selected from nearby shops while helping Granny look for the sweet cake.
That's a relief. Oh, I mean, vegetable and ham sandwiches are balanced and nutritious, so I can have several.
Sweet cakes. Picture?
Oh, right. I took a photo of the silly sweet cake. Is this it, Granny?
What do you think, Granny Leisha? Does it look familiar?
Nope. This isn't it. I'm looking
Drooling.
for the drooling sweet cake.
Huh? I thought you were looking for the silly sweet cake.
No, it's the drooling one. Oh, no. I'm looking for the loud-mouthed sweet cake. The whole corridor can hear it when it cries.
Bro, what is she
I
looking for? She's
understand.
adding more and more
Well,
descriptors.
don't worry. I'll help you find whatever kind of sweet cake you're looking for. Manager, can I have a word? I owe you an explanation. First of all, please allow me to express my thanks and apologize for any inconvenience. You see, this lady isn't just any client. She's my evaluator. I participate in the new Eridu Housekeeping Association's assessment each year on behalf of Victoria Housekeeping. This time, my assessment for the best service of the year is to serve Leisha Christie. Yes, Granny Leisha. I had a general idea of what the service would entail as I've participated in previous years, but this time's a little different. Granny Leisha didn't ask for any housekeeping services. She just keeps asking me to help her find sweet cakes.
It's a test of sorts.
This test is trickier than I had expected. She might deliberately be giving me a difficult challenge. But I'll take care of things myself. I wouldn't want to affect your business.
Okay. To see how difficult of a client you're able to work with.
It's okay. There's not much going on with the store. I can keep helping Granny. You can think of me as a free guide to 6th Street.
Like, it depends on the
Really?
high school, I
That'd be
suppose.
great.
Like some
You're an
could
amazing guide,
have-
both in and outside the hollows.
have
Then
some.
let's cover all corners of 6th Street and capture photos of any suspicious sweet cakes that fit the criteria.
Or maybe they don't have one, but they just have like have one in like your district, yeah, and then you just like borrow it, print it. Alright, let's see. Okay, I thought they wanted me to take a picture of Rina. Wait, do they want me to take a picture of Rina? Oh my god, they actually want me to take a picture of her. Damn, that's crazy. Man, it's been a while since I've seen Rina, but now that I'm looking at her, she's very pretty. A good old Hal. General Chop, okay. Thing. Cooking on a new menu. Sweet cake snack. Interesting interpretation.
Is there really anything here that fits the criteria of a sweet cake? It's round, and it makes a lot of sound.
Hey, that rhymes. Spitting fire.
Oh, it's a record! This music store has impeccable taste. The collection...
Taste. Sweet cake.
This
Ah,
record. Just looking at the cover reminds me of something interesting.
Are the songs on this album good? Or does hearing it bring back fond memories?
Both. There was an incident during the recording of this album. One of the performers
Feral?
quit temporarily.
Oh my goodness.
My
One way of
job was to
describing
save
the
the day and perform in her stead.
generation of kids are
That was a challenging
there.
job. Can you guess which instrument I was in charge of?
Given your personality, I'd say the violin?
The electric guitar.
There's no way I'd guess that.
That's very cool.
Right. We've taken pictures of everything we can think of. Let's go back to Granny Leisha. Her sweet cake keeps changing form, but I don't mind it much. The Housekeeping Association's assessments were always the same in the past. Either a normal service job or going into a hollow to deal with ethereals. Finding something made up is unexpected, but at least it's creative. Let's hope these photos contain the sweet cake Granny wants.
Alright, did we get that sweet cake?
Oh, you're back! Rina and, Rina's little sidekick. Yes.
I'm not a sidekick, Granny Leisha. I'm the manager here. Just call me Wise.
Sorry, Manager Wise. Please allow me to apologize on her behalf. Okay, Granny. We have the pictures. Are any of these the loud sweet cake?
No, none of these are the sweet cake. The one I'm looking for. Oh, I remember now. Wave.
White
The
waves.
sweet cake was floating on white waves up and down. Yes, that's it. It was a white wave sweet cake, just like the one always floating around you, Rina.
I'm glad to hear you like my bamboo, but they're not sweet cakes. They're my trusted companions, with their own names. For example, this little blonde bamboo with bangs is called Drusilla. Oh, if I hadn't turned on silent mode earlier, it would certainly be making a fuss about how the sweet cake has changed yet again by now.
Yeah, why
Well,
has
we
it
accepted
changed
it was gonna
again?
change, so.
A white wave sweet cake that looks like Drusilla.
Master, if I could interrupt. By combining the keywords Leisha Christie and waves, I have found a news article about an incident involving a Miss Metropolitan beauty pageant dropout.
That voice just now.
Oh, right, they don't know about Fairy.
It's the smart voice assistant on my phone. Don't worry about it.
Oh! Well, that's a very thoughtful AI
Heads or
assistant.
tails?
Of course, I understand
say
it's your
heads.
little secret. Further inquiry would go against Victoria Housekeeping's rules of etiquette. In any case, it's a timely tip. Let me check the news. I should be able to find it on my phone. Miss Metropolitan Dropout. Ah, here we go. And it's actually a news article from 41 years ago. On the night of the highly anticipated finals, top contender Leisha Christie, favored to win, suddenly drops out, conceding her crest of waves. I see. So the crest of waves is a round crystal trophy awarded to the winner. There's also a photo of the dropout attached. If I compare it, it's true. I never would have expected the housekeeping evaluator would be the star of such a contest. What a mysterious lady. The sweet cake floating up and then down. It must refer to Granny losing the trophy. If that's the case, it's easy. We simply need to bring her the Crest of Waves trophy.
I think you're redefining the term easy there, Rina.
Yeah, it can be an
Where
urge.
are we gonna get a 41-year-old trophy?
The competition is held every year, even now. I just happened to have participated last year.
Oh,
Wait, Rina, you participated in Miss Metropolitan?
Yes, the competition was divided into many sections, such as singing, acting, painting, cooking. Can you guess which I took part in?
okay. I'm gonna guess it's gonna be neither of the choices. But fuck it, painting.
Based on my last guess with the instruments, I'll rule out the most common, like singing and acting. I'd assume something unexpected.
That's it. That's all
Like
you asking for.
painting.
Where to guess
The
it right or
answer
wrong? I
is
thought I was to make a decision.
All of them! Actually, that year's competition was in urgent
Bro,
need of
she
a
does it
makeup
all.
artist, so I stepped in to help. It was quite busy, but still an enjoyable experience.
Who could have guessed that? I feel like I've been tricked.
Oh, I was just teasing you. Please, don't mind me. But because of that, I know the competition organizers, so asking them for a commemorative trophy shouldn't be a problem.
Rina, can you find my wave sweet cake?
Don't worry, Granny. I'll find it for you, whatever kind of sweet cake it is. It's getting late. I'll take her home first. You should get some rest too. Thank you again for your help.
Alright, and is that part 1? Or well, I guess talk to Belle, inform her of our new upcoming task. Alright. Part 2. I'm gonna guess at some point we're gonna have to enter a hollow to grab something, surely. Probably for the sweet cake, right? Oh, answering MC questions. Oh. Application for the trophy has been submitted.
It's not behind the shelves.
Oh, she's back again.
Granny Leisha? What are you doing here?
I'm looking for the sweet cakes. The silly sweet cake isn't behind the shelf. Ah, I remember you. You can help me find the sweet cakes, right, Priscilla?
Oh god, she thinks I'm the bang boo.
I'm not Drusilla. My name is Wise. Say it with me, Granny. Wise.
I could never say that to
I'll call
anyone,
Rina.
bro.
Are you looking for the silly sweet cake again, Granny? Is this still part of the assessment? Oh, but it's okay. I still have the pictures from yesterday. Here, Granny. Are any of these photos the sweet cakes you're looking for? Granny? Granny, are you listening? Granny Leisha? She's completely focused on the TV. Manager, what's that on the TV in the corner? Is that an ad for a movie?
Asian Next Gen.
Yeah, it's
What is this?
Invasion Next Gen.
Oh god, are we giving her PTSD?
It's about a hollow appearing in the city, and the ethereals inside.
It's a hollow. There's a hollow. The sweet cakes are in danger.
What's wrong, Granny? That's just a movie, it's not real. My Drusilla! If this is still part of the assessment, it seems a little bit excessive. Or perhaps Granny really was affected by the ad. We should go check on her, Manager. Drusilla has a GPS chip, so don't worry, we won't lose her.
Alright, we're running out too. Officer Mew Mew. Hey, you good, Granny? Oh yeah, she definitely has PTSD. If she's not faking it. Damn, she can haul ass. Mango juice. Nice. Holy hell, wait up. Dude, this test is more like a test of our stamina. Maybe that's the whole test. You gotta have the stamina in order to be a top housekeeper. Maybe. Oh my gosh, she's still going.
I can't run anymore. My legs hurt, and my mouth is dry.
Have you calmed down now, Granny Leisha?
Ah, you guys.
No need to act so surprised. We've been right behind you since 6th Street and all through Lumina Square.
You. Who are you? I don't have any money or anything of value.
Oh god.
Why are you chasing
This
me?
this is quickly
know
getting out of
you.
hand.
Huh? Granny Leisha, are you being serious?
Oh god,
I'm
she has
Rina,
like
and this is the video store manager, Wise.
she has something.
No. No idea who you are.
Then, do you still remember the sweet cakes you're looking for? The silly sweet cake, loud sweet cake, and wave sweet cake?
Sweet cakes. Oh, yes. I remember. I'm looking for my sweet cakes, but I've lost them
Someone
all.
yesterday. Oh god, she like
I
her
arranged
mind
to
hopped
look
back
for
in
sweet
time.
cakes with someone yesterday. Who was it again?
What's going on? Is the Housekeeping Association's assessment process really this complicated?
With her reaction to that ad, I'm afraid this is more than just the housekeeping assessment. Have you heard the medical term cognitive corruption syndrome? Anyone who stays too long in a hollow may develop the disease in their later years, regardless of their ether aptitude. Symptoms include rapid memory decline, cognitive disorder, and repetitive speech. In severe cases, one's memory can regress to that of decades ago, forgetting everything that occurred afterward.
You mean she really forgot us?
I'm just speculating. But having provided care for elderly individuals with this condition in the past, it's all far too familiar. The constantly changing sweet cakes, not recognizing us. If it's not an intentional act, then it seems like the most likely possibility. Either way, I'll take Granny home first. There are plenty of ways I can confirm my hypothesis. Thank you, Manager. You must be tired too. You should go back and rest.
Okay. Let me know what happens, Rina. Goodbye, Granny Leisha.
Goodbye.
I'm sorry for the inconvenience caused to your store these past few days. Please, pass on my apologies to Belle, too.
It's okay, we got the free time, literally. Well, we do need a good workout. Being stuck on the HGD definitely ain't the healthiest thing in the world. We're getting stuck on the corner.
Huh? Rina apologized to me? Well, you're always the one taking care of things whenever she visits. I haven't even met Granny yet.
Ah, you're both here.
Oh, what the heck?
That was fast. Is Granny's house close to here?
She lives near Lumina Square, so it didn't take long. But I'm a little worried about her. I checked with the neighbors. She's lived alone for a long time, and she does suffer from cognitive corruption syndrome.
If that's the case, Granny isn't intentionally causing trouble. It's because of her illness.
Maybe that's the whole
I'm
point.
surprised the Housekeeping Association chose her for the assessment.
The most difficult
By
of
the way,
clients.
why didn't Drusilla resist when it got taken by Granny? It's a combat bamboo. It could have easily gotten away from her.
Is it because it had been switched to silent mode?
Even in silent mode, Drusilla can move on its own. I asked the same thing on the way here, and it gave me an unexpected answer. When Granny carried it away, she kept saying, "I can do it. I can protect you." That made it mistake Granny for me.
Huh? Is that possible? There's a pretty big difference. Could that phrase be some kind of passcode?
The Drusilla in front of you is actually designed based on a doll I picked up when I was little. I didn't have many friends at the manor back then. All I had to talk to was the doll I named Drusilla. Father didn't like the doll. He said it was something the servants had used and told me to throw it away. But how could I throw away my only friend?
Oh god, this gives me the interesting thought. What if all of the Bang Boos have ever been created, there's all some secret hidden trigger word, and then as soon as, and it turns out like the big villain in this story has it, they say it, Bang Boos go buck wild, society's in chaos. That's like a last ditch effort plan to, like, you know, screw things over.
So, I hid it in various places, trying hard to prevent my father from finding it. Under the bed, in the wardrobe, under the covers, constantly telling it, I can do it. I can protect you. When I became an agent and decided to use Bangbu in combat, I handed this doll over to the manufacturer. Surprisingly, during their inspection, they found a tiny recording device inside the doll. As expected, it was already filled with the phrase, I can protect you. So, impulsively, I transferred the recording data, along with the name Drusilla, to the Bangbu.
A manor? Servants? So you were actually a wealthy heiress living in a mansion when you were younger, Rina? Oh, now's not the time for gossip, though. Let's get back to Drusilla.
Granny was muttering the same thing when she rushed out of the video store with Drusilla. To call it a passcode is actually fitting.
You're saying she mistook Drusilla for one of the sweet cakes and took it out of the store to avoid some kind of danger?
Judging from the ad that affected Granny, her sweet cakes were once, or are now, in danger because of a hollow.
But just what are these sweet cakes? We'll struggle to get to the bottom of things if we're unable to figure that out. However, the competition dropout and Crest of Waves trophy were both real at least, and the Wave sweet cake is still an important clue. I'll bring it back with me and talk to Granny. Oh, I didn't realize how late it was. Sorry to keep the two of you.
It's fine, really. It's not that late.
Thank you. How about I bring some special tea treats I made myself as a token of my appreciation?
There's really no need.
Yeah, I
Then
feel
I
like we
best
haven't
be
done
off.
too much.
Please do let me know if Granny turns up at the store again.
I'm pretty sure it's obviously some Bang Boos in the past or something. Oh, that was a fast part 2. Okay, and then part 3 is going to be the longest thing imaginable. Yes, we haven't ran into her yet. Something's weird if we haven't. Oh, Rina's asking? Oh, dang, she snuck out, I suppose. She there?
How are you, manager? Has Granny been to your store lately?
I'm guessing not.
No. Has something happened?
I obtained the Crest of Waves replica trophy this morning and went to take it over to her. But the place was empty, and her door was ajar. The neighbors say she caused a commotion late last night, banging on doors claiming a hollow was coming.
Oh god.
And she was going to White Wave Hospital to save the sweet cakes. She's been searching for sweet cakes everywhere for weeks now, so nobody took it seriously, and they convinced her to go back to her room and go to sleep. But by morning she disappeared. She often goes out early to look for the sweet cakes, but this is the first time she hasn't locked her door, and the first time she's mentioned White Waves Hospital. It just seems odd. I filed a missing person report to public security, so I'm just waiting to hear from them now.
Gone to White Waves Hospital to save the sweet cakes. That's a new term.
Searching for information on White Waves Hospital. White Waves Hospital
Maybe
is a
this,
renowned
maybe
large-scale
the Agent Stories
comprehensive
was
medical
a setup
facility in
for how
New
they wanted to
Eridu.
do the Natlan story
Earlier
quest
records
for
go
the new
back
characters.
41 years
2
to when
small
it was
acts
forced
into
to
the big one.
relocate due to a hollow disaster.
Wow, 41 years ago.
Wait, 41 years ago? That's the same year as that competition.
With funding from both the government and the public, White Wave Hospital, which has been relocated several times,
Oh my god, White Wave,
retained
it's
most
it. It's
of
all
its
coming
medical
together now.
resources. Its symbol is a white wave.
A white wave. Is it a coincidence? Or have we been wrong from the start?
Ain't no
The beauty
coincidence.
pageant, the hospital, the wave? There must be a connection between
She
the
quit the
three. If you'll
competition
excuse me,
in
manager,
order to
I'm
go
going to
rescue
contact
the
a friend who works in
Bangbus,
medicine to
but she got
investigate.
injured in the process and had to go to the White Wave Hospital. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy.
Let me know if you hear anything about Granny, even if she doesn't remember my name.
Uh, well, as my current client, I must ask you to forgive her rudeness. I'm her maid, so please allow me to remember your name in her stead. Well then, I'll be going. Please don't let my affairs affect you. You have your own business to run, after all.
Full network data collection functions over the past 24 hours. Oh boy, time for our electric bill to go up. 55% increase in the most power bill, holy crap. Oh wow, that's a high percentage. Oh, that's the name of the group chat. Got you, homie. Alright, here's the hollow bit that we were talking about earlier. Two cakes that never expire. In we go. Did I recommend Rina?
1, 2, yes, all accounted for.
Okay, who do I even want to run Rina? Rina's a support, right? So I need DPS.
Officer 148, Juyuan, ready.
Let me finish, so be it.
Okay, I guess we'll just run. I know she said she was gonna possibly get help from PubSec, but she'd rather do it herself. Hey, PubSec's here anyways. Wait, what's this BGM?
Preparations complete. I'm ready to begin, dear guide.
Dear guide, I like the sound of that.
Unfortunately, I cannot base my terms of address on personal preference. Using the correct titles in the right situations is important etiquette at Victoria Housekeeping. Now, let's get back to Granny. Based on our current intel, I'm certain her cognitive corruption syndrome is getting worse. Her memory has already regressed to that day 41 years ago.
That day, 41 years ago?
Yes. The Miss Metropolitan dropout incident and the White Waves Hospital hollow disaster both happened on the same day, and Granny Leisha was involved in both.
But what does this have to do with Granny's search for sweet cakes?
There is a connection. A big one. The sweet cakes are the link between these two events, and have been the source of strife in Granny's heart for 41 years. It's a long story. I had to contact a lot of people and piece it all together. But we don't have much time, so let's talk on the way. Granny Leisha from 41 years ago. She'd have been around my age now. She worked as a nurse at the White Waves Hospital back then.
Oh
She
wait,
was in charge
I
of
should
taking care of
let
the
me not
newborns.
speed up. My bad. Newborns.
Don't just smile at me. Go to sleep already. The more sleep you get, the quicker you'll grow. You're drooling.
Oh, actual literal
Let me
babies.
wipe it off. Hey, that's quite the set of pipes you've got. Can you keep it down? You're going to frighten the other babies.
The hospital was short-handed, so Granny Leisha was always busy. Still, she loved her work. Of course, aside from her work, she had other things she wanted to accomplish. Oh dear, looks like we've got a bit of a situation. Let's tackle the issue at hand first.
Huh. Looks like we need 2 people to open this door. Look, there's another button to control the door over there.
They can handle pressing the buttons.
Leave it to me! Not you! Both of us!
I'll leave these 2 children with you, Proxy. Please bring them with you as you search for a way forward.
Temporary access permissions for Drusilla and Anastella received. Action request approved. Initiating override.
Me, pick me!
The operational interface has been switched to Anastella.
Lead Anastella to push the button. Great! Now Drusilla can
Oh
get
my
through.
god, I realized
stepped on the button.
this agent story was also a setup to do the switch mode between the traveler
You
and
can
your
use the
little
permissions I've granted you to switch
Teleposaurus
between them.
companion in that one quest.
We're here! Both of us! I'm here! Drusilla,
Honestly, that one's a
too.
mega cope, but I
There's
just
another
had
up
to
ahead.
throw random comparisons.
There's a huge switch up ahead. Seems like we need 2 Bangbu to step on it.
Leave it to Anastella and me. Go, go, go! Ooh, treasure! Here, coins! I found... I'm standing on it! It's your turn, Anastella!
Yeah, I would have said it was the other. I would have said it the other way around. Oh my god, this is just like Rina's agent story.
Come
This
on,
was a setup
step
for
down
this.
hard on that switch.
Once they both get through,
Not 72
they'll be able to
years
step on the
later,
main
damn.
switch.
Main switch won't budge! Need Drusilla!
Dang, if I'm still up and running 72 years later, I'd say that's a pretty good life.
We're here! Gonna step on the main switch! Yeah! Yeah!
Aren't my little Bangbu amazing? Our guide is pretty amazing too, of course. Now then, let's proceed. Let me continue with Granny's story. When she was young, Granny dreamed of becoming an actress. So she signed up for a beauty contest in her free time. That's right. It was the Miss Metropolitan pageant. Not just her colleagues, but she too was surprised at how far she got. Let's walk and talk. Granny emerged as the dark horse that year. To everyone's surprise, the judges gave her high scores. And just like that, Leisha Christie made it into the finals. Yet, on the day of the finals,
Is she coming? I remember in the news.
in a corner of the broadcasting room, numerous screens were showing the broadcast of the glamorous stage. But among them, an old TV was airing a piece of breaking news. It was a holo alert for areas including the White Waves Hospital. And so, on the screens showing that magnificent stage, the rising star who was about to be crowned Beauty Queen ran down the red carpet steps without turning back and headed to the place on that old TV screen.
Props to her though.
Seems we have some uninvited listeners up ahead. Let's pause the story there for now.
Oh, yo, what the hell is this music? Oh, it's so jammy.
Watch me. Be good and take your beating.
I'm right here.
An opening! Taking the shot.
Oh, we got these guys. Ballers.
Huh? This is the moment.
An opening! Watch your surroundings!
Not gonna lie, I need to find a lot of what these battle OSTs are, because a lot of these are pretty jammy, as expected.
Master, we can reach depths of the hollow if we keep going this way. Once you enter, you won't be able to return.
Oh no.
Make sure you've done everything you need to do before
Alright, fuck it, we can go. Alright, I wonder what's the big bad we're gonna fight.
Ah, it's yet another strange
More
door.
doors. We love puzzles.
Yeah, and more different mechanisms.
That should be where the main switch is.
Time to step on the button again.
Alright, just let it go.
Step on the button, step on the button.
temporary access permissions for Drusilla and Anastella. Action request
I'm
approved.
standing on it.
Initiating override.
Stepped on it. One more ahead. Stepped on it. One more ahead.
Oh, I need to swap again. Someone needs to stay on this one. Okay.
The main switch. It's done. It's all done.
We're very close to our destination now, Rina.
Yes, and Granny's story is coming to an end.
Are the kids all right? Oh no! The main door is blocked. I remember the emergency exit should be... Ah! I found it! Don't be scared. I'm coming! I'll protect you all!
The hospital had already been enveloped by the hollow. It was pitch black everywhere, and things were in chaos. Leisha didn't have time to worry about her tattered pageant gown. She took off her high heels to run and climb barefoot. She kicked away the obstacle that blocked the main door. In a panic, she couldn't remember the names of all the children. Relying on her memory, she searched for one swaddled baby after another. Those clothes were all imprinted with the hospital's wave pattern. One baby giggling happily in the hollow. One baby that was drooling. And another that cried at the top of their lungs. They were the wave sweet cakes Granny was searching for.
That must have been when she contracted cognitive corruption syndrome. This is the last obstacle.
Oh boy, big puzzle.
Let's get rid of it in one fell swoop and find Granny.
Hang on, before we continue.
Turn around! Turn around!
Oh my
You're
god,
going
I
the
can't
wrong
get the
way.
door anymore. Okay, well I have to go back and grab it before we exit.
We need to find a way to bring it with us.
I'm the button terminator. Let's do it together. 3, 2, 1. 2, 1.
Bonk.
Biosignatures detected up ahead.
Granny Leisha should be there.
Yes, we should hurry up.
Head back. In the door.
Sufficient gear coins paid. Authentication successful. Opening valve.
Go.
Huh. These two bamboos suddenly seem pretty useful.
Thank you for the compliment. We might have to battle ethereals later, so I'm going to withdraw your access for now.
Did you have to download the Hoyo launcher beforehand? Yes. And then you had to install each game in the Hoyo launcher
Not here.
if you didn't have it
Or
already
here.
installed.
Oh, good. We found her, and she doesn't look hurt. Just not in a stable emotional state.
I lost all the sweet cakes. The sweet cake with a silly smile. The sweet cake with a loud voice. And the drooling sweet cake. I couldn't protect any of them.
Rina, didn't you say all the sweet cakes had been saved back then?
Yes, I'm quite certain they were all saved. There's only one explanation. She doesn't even remember them being saved. Her memory has regressed to the night she was at the hospital, so she can only search for her missing sweet cakes. For her, the conclusion no longer exists. Granny Leisha, do you remember me? I'm Rina, and the new Eridu Housekeeping Association appointed me to help you.
Sweet cake. It's a sweet cake. Don't be scared. Even if you're all that's left, I'll protect you.
Multiple ethereals detected, rapidly approaching this area.
Rina, Granny Leisha, we need to get out of here. Things will get dangerous if we don't hurry.
Ethereals are coming, Granny. Come on, we have to go.
Don't be scared. I'll protect you. I will.
You have to let go, Granny. That isn't your sweet cake.
It's a sweet cake. I won't lose another sweet cake.
She won't listen. What do we do, Rina? Rina!
Name, Leisha Christie. Nurse ID 2107. Your sweet cakes aren't lost. The silly, smiling sweet cake still loves to smile. She became a maternity nurse, just like you. The loud sweet cake doesn't talk much over the phone. But he said he'll come see you. Right after his concert finishes.
Now they're all living the fullest of their
The
lives,
drooling
right?
sweet
Sure.
cake has already become a senior investigator. He might be off fighting ethereals as we speak. You didn't lose them, Granny.
This reminds me of something.
They
I don't
just
remember what it
grew up.
was.
Now, it's finally their turn to protect you.
I'm trying to think. Was there any other Hoyoverse game that did a similar setup like this? I actually cannot
Please
remember.
wait there, Granny. We'll be done with things here soon.
You should thank me. Hooligans. Huh?
Stay where you are!
Be good. Don't be scared.
Suppressor K-22! Maximum firepower! Better clear out.
I mean, it's been like that for like
Yep. Drop the weapon.
months now. Like probably like 3 or 4 patches. So
I found you.
Cease and desist!
cannot stop me.
An opening! Hip! Freeze!
You can share the load, Jiuyuan.
Oh, we're out of danger, and Granny Laisha has calmed down. How are you feeling? Do you recognize me now?
You look familiar. I think I've seen you before. On TV?
It's okay if you don't remember me. But do you still remember looking for the sweet cakes?
Sweet cakes? Not a fan of cakes. They're sticky and dry out your mouth.
That's the one thing you gotta remember.
Do you remember anything that happened the last few days? What you had for breakfast, where you were, and who you spoke to yesterday?
No, I don't remember. Oh, I remember now. I'd lost something for a long time, and a kind soul helped me find it. Oh, what was it I lost? I can't recall.
Maybe that's for the better.
And who was it that helped me?
That's okay. As long as you found it, the who isn't important. I'll remember all the unimportant details for you. Well now, I'd already contacted all the sweet cakes before we went into the hollow. They're on their way to Granny's place, so we'd best be getting back.
Oh, that was a bit abrupt. No commission finished screen either? Oh, there it is. It's delayed. Man, is this... Is it? I feel like we're kind of nearing the end of the quest.
There you are, Miss Rina. I'm your contact from the new Eridu Housekeeping Association.
I feel like this one was a lot shorter.
Regarding your call, did you have an update for us?
Yes, I've completed the assessment. Shall we discuss the specifics at Granny's house?
About that, Miss Rina. I have to apologize. After double checking, we realized she wasn't the client for your assessment.
What do you mean?
We got her mixed up with a lady of the same name, Laisha Christie. Actually, this elderly lady came to the association a few times, saying she's looking for her sweet cakes. But staff always got rid of her. But someone got careless that day. They let her in the assessment reception room and then... well, the rest was a coincidence.
If it weren't for carelessness and coincidence, she'd still be out there searching. So things turned out okay.
As for the official assessment, could I ask you to file with the association as soon as possible?
Later, perhaps. I need to get her home first. There are several people waiting for her.
I'll go with you. Perhaps there is some kind of compensation the Housekeeping Association can offer.
Well then, I'll come see you at the store as soon as I'm finished. Hello, manager. I appreciate your help these last few days.
How is
I'm hoping
Granny?
she's doing better.
The bad
I
news
don't
is
expect.
her memory is in severe decline. She doesn't recognize
Yeah, I was
anyone
gonna say
anymore,
I don't
let
expect this to
alone
be
her
fully
sweet cakes.
happy-go-lucky and
But
she
the
suddenly
rest is good
miraculously
news.
recovers.
The Housekeeping Association contacted a suitable nursing home for her, and the sweet cakes all agreed to visit her on different days. She may not remember them, but everyone is looking forward to spending time with her. Perhaps one day she'll remember something.
Hopefully.
Perhaps one day, people will find a cure for cognitive corruption syndrome.
That would be nice. Cognitive corruption syndrome. Who knows? I've been in the hollows for so long.
Oh god.
Perhaps I have it without
Don't tell me
even
this is like
realizing.
foreshadowing for or something.
When I'm old, I might be looking for sweet cakes just like Granny Laisha. No. I'll probably be far more stubborn, rebellious, and unwilling to listen than her.
Looking for sweet cakes. Sounds like fun.
Yeah, we'll be
Don't
there
forget
every
to
step
bring
of the
me
way.
along.
It's a promise then. When that day comes, don't be put off when I turn into Granny Rina. And stick with me until I find my sweet cakes.
Sure, you'll still be looking good in old age, Rina. never change. And Belle probably still hasn't met Granny, has she? Wow, that was it. That was actually the shortest one so far. Crazy. Why did I not get the... Oh, wait, down here. This is gonna be an entire stream? Maybe. Probably one of the shortest ones on record. I think the shortest stream I've ever had, outside of ones that completely failed, I think it was back when 2.1 story released. I remember, I was getting ready to fight Aventurine, and then I did not realize that I was like so close to a deadline I had to meet for like something, and then I was like, okay, well, I'm gonna stop right after the boss fight. So it was literally just a 40-minute stream. I think that was probably the shortest stream I ever had before, and it was such a kick in the nuts too. Cause imagine beating Aventurine's boss and then just stopping right there. We don't know what happens afterwards. That was probably the biggest cliffhanger of all time. But yeah, anyways, I want to say sorry for the short session, but I mean, I guess it was as long as it was meant to be, I guess. But but yeah, but we will be making it up hopefully over the next week. There's a lot of stuff happening this week. In terms of long streams, we're going to be doing quite a bit of grinding tomorrow. I don't know how much grinding, but we're going to be doing quite a bit of grinding. Tuesday is going to be a long night, full of either happiness, or you might see me never return again. I completely retire from Genshin, depending on how the polls go on Tuesday. Assuming that, you know, I don't lose power and stuff. Wednesday will be fun, our conquest stuff, that will be pretty fun. Thursday, new Destiny 2 stuff to check out, and then Friday, Star Rail stream and the dungeon race. So yeah, we're really packed for the coming week. Storm stream, I mean, the storms haven't really hit yet. Of course it's been raining, as per usual, but I mean, like, the heavy winds and stuff aren't coming until, like, tomorrow and the day after, so... We'll see how it goes. We'll see whether or not I might actually get work canceled because of it. If that does happen, then, there might be if the work does end up being canceled on Tuesday, we'll probably do Destiny 2 in the afternoon instead of Thursday. But I mean, I still might stream Destiny 2 on Thursday just to prep for Friday, but we'll see. But yeah. Anyways, thank you everyone for stopping by. I will be back in our stream later tonight. Probably not. I am feeling a bit tired, so I might want to take it easy and just do some brainless Destiny 2 grind in order to prep for the new season. But yeah. But it's okay. This coming week will be probably one of the busiest, so hopefully we'll make it up then. But yeah, anyways. I wish everyone a good Sunday, and I'll be back tomorrow.